Hello everybody, it is Wednesday, October 28th. This is a yellow through black belt class. Hope you guys have been enjoying the theme this week. As always though, before you get started, please make sure you guys do your warm-ups. Okay, so pause the video, come back when you guys are done. All right, welcome back. Hopefully you guys really did those warm-ups, but we're gonna warm you up some more right now. So we're gonna start ourselves off with some shrimping drills. We've been doing them all week long, so I'm not gonna really break the shrimping down. Little yellow belts and little orange belts in the kids class. If you didn't do the Monday or Tuesday class, you're gonna need to do that so that you understand how the shrimping works, okay? So we're gonna warm ourselves up with some shrimping drills. Remember, we're shrimping all around the house. After we show you each one of these drills, you pause the video, you do your warm-up, you do your drill, and then you come back when you're done, okay? Shrimping, lifting the hips, rolling to a shoulder, and pushing the hips out to the side. Pull my feet underneath me, lift the hips, and roll out to the side. Lift the hips, roll out to the side. And lift the hips, and roll out to the side. Okay? So that's going to be your first drill. Pause the video, shrimp around the house. All right, welcome back. Now we're on to partner shrimping. Josh, you're on your back. So you need a partner here. They're going to stand over the top of you. Josh, you started lifting weights again yesterday for the first time of the year. I bet he's pretty sore right in there, right? Okay, so right here, I'm standing over his hips. So put his hands on my shins. He's going to shrimp out. Straighten out, hands on the shins, and he shrimps out. Hands on the shins, and he shrimps out. Hands on the shin, and he shrimps out. Okay, guys, pause the video, go shrimp around your house. All right, welcome back, guys. On to the next warm-up. We're doing our bear crawls. We get down on all fours just like a bear. Okay, we're gonna walk across the house and we're gonna wag our tail while we do it. Okay? Pause the video, get your bear crawls in. All right. Moving on, now we're on our gorilla walks. Remember when we do our gorilla walks, our fists are like this, not like this. You'll roll your wrists like this. Wrists are gonna be like this. Okay, feet are wide. Reach out with both hands in front of you. Notice my hand position. A lot of you guys like to put your thumbs on the mat. You're gonna break your thumbs. Wrists cannot bend. You gotta be strong. Make a fist like you're punching. All your weight on your hands, bring your feet forward. Reach out, bring your feet forward. Do your gorilla walks. Pause video, come back when you're done. Okay, on to our hip walking. We do our hip walk. We're going to turn our body sideways. The foot closest to the direction. We need closest direction we're going is postured up. From here, I'm going to follow my hip. Bring the other leg around. Okay, my right side is closest to you. Now my right leg's in front. Follow the hip. Bring that left around. Follow the hip. Bring the right around. Follow the hip. Bring the left around. Okay. Pause the video, come back when you guys are done. All right, guys, one last one. We're gonna do some tactical stand-ups. Tactical stand-ups and break falls. So we're gonna break fall backwards, and we're gonna stand in base. Standing in base is the same thing as a tactical stand-up. Teach that to you at the beginning of classes, yellow, orange belts, just do the best you can with this. Okay, so first we're gonna break fall, we squat our butt, we sit back, we break fall out, and we stand in base. I put one hand on the floor here, tuck my foot, other foot's in front, this hand's up, lift my body, swing my foot behind, and stand up in my defensive stance. Now I'm going to do it the other side. Break fall again. So here I'm putting my right foot in front, tucking my left foot, left hand behind me, I lift my body, swing my foot behind, and stand up. You're going to do that 10 times, back and forth, 10 times back and forth. You want to do more? Do more. More is always good. More is always good. All right, pause the video, come back when you guys are done. All right, welcome back, guys. Now we're gonna get into some techniques. Now, just a reminder, I had somebody on our Survey Monkey say, you know, we really wish that, you know, we're at this belt level, we're red belts. We really wish you would do your videos so that we had a red belt video and we didn't have to sit there and watch all the lower belt stuff to get to our curriculum. Whoa. We're missing the whole point, guys. This is a free review. This is an opportunity for you to get review. Anything that's shown to a belt level below you is your responsibility to already know. So make sure you guys are watching these. So if you're a brown belt, it may have been a while since you practiced roll reversal and elbow escape. So now you're going to drill it so you're not missing the little nuances of it. Okay? So yellow and orange belts, we're doing roll reversal and elbow escape. Okay? From here, Joshu takes the mount. Okay, from the mount, he's like a table with 4 legs. 1, 2, 3, 4. I want to hook the ankle here. And I want to take one of these legs away here. So I'm going to gable grip and break down his arm. This foot's right in the middle here. All I'm going to do here is I'm going to pop my hip straight up to the sky. Straight up to the sky. Pop. That's going to take him right over. From here, he's going to wrap his legs around my waist in a good guard. I don't want to lay here because he can choke me, he can hit me, he can do whatever he wants. So now I'm going to posture myself up. I'm going to sit back into Seiza position. I'm going to plant my hands on his hips. That keeps him from pulling me in. Now I have very pointy little elbows, and I'm going to use my pointy little elbows to dig into his thighs and make him let go. Ooh, yeah. And then I'm going to crawl over one leg at a time, like so. Boom. Just like that. Watch again. We're going to turn it to the side here. I want you to understand, when you do this roll reversal, you are popping your hips straight up to the sky. You're not simply trying to roll them over like this. If they're bigger or stronger, you're not going to be able to roll them. You need to throw them off balance. So I trap the ankle in the direction I want to go, trap the arm in the direction I want to go, and break it down. This foot's right in the middle. From here, I'm going to thrust my hips up to the ceiling like I'm trying to touch my belly button to the ceiling. That's going to throw Joshu into this void right here. As his momentum goes that way, I'm going to follow him. Pop and over. He wraps guard immediately. Now I posture up. Put those hands in the hips. Dig it down there. Boom. Just like that. Just like that. Okay? Watch one last time, guys. I'm actually going to show you from kind of a 45-degree angle. I really want you to see how my hips go up. I'm not doing this. Ugh. Watch how my hips rise, pop, and over. Now, we dig in. Okay? Now, let's move forward. Stay there. For the green and blue belts, I want you to review the roll reversal part. That's important. But what I want you guys to also work here, instead of an elbow escape, is going to be a 3-knee escape. A 3-knee escape. So it looks a little similar, but we're going to pass with the inside knee here. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take one hand, put it, again, on the hip, maybe around the navel, the belly button. And I'm going to take the same side that I'm holding his belt down with. I'm going to put that knee in his tailbone. And I'm going to turn my body sideways more here. Now, I'll turn this so you guys can see what's happening. But that knee's there to stop him from sliding with me when I turn sideways. For example, if I don't have that knee locked in there, when I try to turn sideways, he just follows me. I want him to stay put. Get your guard higher. So I'm here. Knee in the tailbone, sit back. Now I'm going to put this hand right here on his knee. I'm going to keep shaking and driving it until it comes to the ground. Now, instead of crawling over with the back leg, like this, which allows him to wrap a half guard, he's got my one leg trapped and now I'm stuck. I'm going to pass that with my inside knee. The knee that was in the tailbone is going to come up over his thigh. So I'm kneeling here. You think you'd be able to get out, but he's going to be stuck there. I'm going to reach for this far side underhook here and come under his head here. Boom. Okay, watch that again. Turn this way. So I have him trapped here. I'm going to put that knee right in his tailbone. And I'm going to turn my body sideways. By the way, I said green and blue. I want this to be green, blue, and purple belts right now. Green, blue, and purple belts. You're working a 3-knee escape. Okay? Knees here holding him still. I'm going to push down, push down, push down until that breaks away. From here, the inside knee, the knee that's closest to his groin, is going to come right up over his thigh like this. And I'm actually that doesn't feel good. My shin's on his thigh. I don't want this to be comfortable for him. I'm going to reach with this hand to the other side of his body for the far side underhook, which allows me to sneak right into my side control position. Stay there. So you can see that from the other side. So now I'm going to do it opposite. This hand goes to the hip. This knee goes in the tailbone. Turn my body sideways. Put this hand on a knee, shake, shake, shake till it breaks apart. The knee that's in his groin is going up over his thigh. This hand's going here, far side. Not near side, far side under the hook here. Notice my shin still has his leg trapped. Under hook. Boom. Okay? That's the 3-knee escape from the guard. Pause, rewind as many times as you guys need to do that. That's our green, blue, and purple. Red belts, we're switching it up here. Yesterday we went over arm bars. Joshu is going to start working an arm bar on me. We're going to be working a hitchhiker escape for that arm bar. So from here, let's just assume however it takes for Joshu to get to that point where he's going to do an arm bar. First of all, we all need to understand, how do we hitchhike? This is the international symbol for hitchhiking. Hitchhiking is a very bad idea. We don't hitchhike. But everybody knows what hitchhiking is, okay? This is a hitchhiker position. This is not a hitchhiker position. I don't know what position this is. This is kind of like the emperor saying down. Okay, this is live, it's die, right? Okay, something like that. You ever seen?
Sounds about right.
Yeah, gladiator. You know, gladiators, the emperor would always give them a symbol, finish them. Okay, this is hitchhiking. So when he goes to take this arm bar, I'm going to hitchhike. Just like that, I'm going to throw it here. So let's turn it. It's kind of hard. Camera angles here. Let's assume Joshu, go ahead, up. Starts to take this arm bar here. Go ahead. Yeah, land on my chest. Okay, so he's in this position here. Before he gets his arm to here, if he gets his arm here, I'm already done. Nothing I can do. This arm, as it's bent, I feel this coming. I'm hitchhiking it by bringing my thumb right into his hip pocket, like so. Right into his hip pocket. You guys can see that I'm going right here. If he gets that arm extended, it's too late. I'm going here. He's still going to be holding on to it, but I'm here. Now from here, I'm going to roll out of this. Here's where it gets very confusing. You guys all have a tendency to want to roll towards the arm that's being attacked. Everybody has its human instinct to grab and protect that which is being endangered. So you end up wanting to roll this way. That's the wrong way. We're actually going to hip up, and we're going to roll away. And my lower body is going to swing out like a gate. It's going to come out here like a gate. So I'm going to hip up over the top, just like this. And all likelihood, he's probably still going to be holding on to it because people panic when they start to lose a move. I'm going to work my way up his backside here. Okay? Let's turn it this way. So he takes an arm, he steps over, he's sitting, boom, it's right here. Can you see that on the camera? Goose. Okay. I don't want to let it get extended. Now I'm in trouble. I'm throwing it here. Don't let go of it.
Just trying to make sure I can see it first.
Right there in the hip pocket. Okay? He doesn't have the arm bar here. I can even grab the leg if I need to. Okay? Boom, I'm hip pocket. From here I'm going to hip up. Like I said, everybody has a tendency to want to roll towards that arm to protect their arm, and it becomes a wrestling match. I'm going to go the opposite direction. I'm going to hip up, and I'm going to swing my lower body out like a gate. I'm rolling over here. Boom. If he holds on to it, it's fine. He actually gives up his back that way. I can crawl up the backside here. Okay? Let's see, is there another angle here we want to give him? Let's try one more angle. I just want to make sure they can see the hand. Put your head up here. 45. All right. So he's got that arm. He's trying to extend it here. Too late. As he's pulling out that arm, bang, right into the hip pocket. Which way am I rolling? Am I rolling towards him or away? I'm rolling away. My feet are gonna swing like a big gate as I roll over. Boom. And now I can take his back. Okay? All right. That is the hitchhiker escape from the armbar. Now, the next move I want to show you is actually, it's going to be a little, this is for black belts, little armbar trick from the seated position. Come here. So take the seatbelt position. Okay, so my opponent has a seatbelt here. Now we're here, we're trying not to panic, okay? I don't want to let him to be able to grab the choke or anything like that. So what we're going to do is we're going to be working to free this hand, however we have to. I like to grab the little thumb there, okay? Different ways that we can talk about nuances of how to peel the arm off. But once we break that grip, I'm going to hold this as tight as I can. As tight as I can. Right here. Now I'm going to lift the arm up and bring it to the opposite side of my head. And I have an arm bar right here, okay? So watch that again. So he has this seatbelt position. I need to break that grip. Okay, I might give him a little headbutt to the face if this is self-defense. If it's grappling, let's not headbutt our partners. Okay, I can cause some pain by coming up over the feet here. It makes him want to let go. Ooh, you hate that, don't you? Okay, and then from here, stretch that arm, bring it over to the opposite side of the head. Okay, now from here, I'm going to use my head as the fulcrum in this armbar. Which way is his thumb? Right there. I'll release that pressure for you. Right there. That way, we know that we're pushing opposite the thumb. Okay? Good. Watch again. So let's switch your seatbelt. So I'm prying this apart. Whatever I have to do to pry it apart, I can't let him get here. I'm done. So I'm here. Fighting this. Get a good grip on this. Nice two-hand good grip. Don't grab the hand. They're hot and sweaty. Right here. Up and over your head. Now the elbow, show which way your elbow bends. Naturally bends this way, so hyperextending the elbow is the whole game here. I'm just going to come across my head. And that's your armbar. So you're hyperextending the elbow this way across the head. Okay, so this is just a nice little counter for the seatbelt grip for our black belts. All right, guys. Real quick, before I let you guys go, I want to talk about our mat chat for today. Mat chat is about responsibility. Responsibility. We all have responsibilities, whether we're in a children's class and we're young and we're 5 years old, or we're older folks, 55, 65, 75. We all have responsibilities. As a martial arts student, your responsibility is to use what you've been taught correctly and safely, and never to impose your will on others. Use it only for self-defense. That's your responsibility. But let's talk about other kinds of responsibilities. As little kids, each year we get older, we gain more responsibilities. Maybe it's having the responsibility of doing your homework right when you get home from school. Maybe it's your responsibility when you change into your pajamas at the end of the night, instead of leaving your clothes on the floor of your bedroom, put them in the hamper like mom and dad have asked you to do 1,000 times. Maybe it's your responsibility to remember to brush your own teeth twice a day and not have to be reminded. Maybe it's your responsibility to shower once a day. Maybe it's your responsibility to feed the dogs, to make sure they have fresh water. We all have responsibilities. As we get older, those responsibilities grow. Maybe we have the responsibility to get ourselves ready for our own practices, our own classes, without mom and dad saying, hurry up, get ready. Maybe it's our responsibility to make sure our lacrosse bag is packed up and ready to go when we're going to lacrosse practice and not waiting for mom and dad to remind you, or to get your own water. Then we get older and we get jobs. It's our responsibility to make sure we get to work on time without mom and dad having to remind you to be there. And on time, if you're right on time, you are 15 minutes late. Maybe it's your responsibility to have certain things done at work. Maybe, as we get older, it becomes our responsibility at our job. We have responsibilities to our employees, we have responsibilities to people around us, we have responsibilities and duties at our job. We all have responsibilities, and we have to be able to be reliable with those responsibilities. The key part is it's your responsibility, not someone else's. So you have to be able to do those things without being reminded. And then you have to be able to be held accountable for those responsibilities and hold yourself accountable. When you mess up, when you slack on a responsibility, you can't argue and you can't use the word but. But you have to realize that, man, I shirked on my responsibility. That's my bad. I'm not going to do that again. I'm going to be more responsible. So guys, your keywords for today, responsibility. Be responsible, be reliable, be accountable. Tomorrow, I'll be holding a live chat on Facebook and YouTube. Look for a push notification about it. We'll be going over trick-or-treat safety tips and things to watch for this Halloween. Okay? Thanks for training hard today, guys. Thanks for being Lima Strong. We'll see you online, and we'll see you on the mat. You gonna turn off the video?
Oh yeah.
Oos.